Three, two, one.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of This Guy's Thoughts. Like always, appreciate you swinging by and watching another beer review. And tonight's episode, we're going to take a look at one out of, it's a collaboration with Untitled Art Brewing Company out of Waunakee, Wisconsin. And I believe it's pronounced Ology Brewing. All I know, I believe they're out of Tallahassee, Florida. And this is a collaboration between the two. On the can, they just call it Fruit Smoothie. Just trying to do a little research online. It's called a PBR Fruit Smoothie. The PBR stands for Passion Fruit, Blood Orange, and Raspberry. So we're looking at a Passion Fruit, Blood Orange, Raspberry Fruit Smoothie beer. So everything about this sounds pretty awesome. 4.5% alcohol by volume. It's listed there on the can, as well as the artist's name. I've mentioned her name before in other beer reviews. Stephanie Heyman, I believe. Heyman. But looking at the artwork, the more I get from Untitled Art, and this is really only the fourth one that's been in my area I've been able to get, I actually like the uniqueness to the can here. So I'm good with giving this a 4 out of 5 on the artwork here. This here, they released, from what I read online, they released like an analysis, like a lab analysis, to prove that it was actually 4.5% ABV. I guess that was a little shot at 450 North Brewing Company and all of their smoothie, milkshake beers, all the crazy stuff they got going on there, and the whole ABV mishap or whatever happened there. So I think they just threw a little bit of shade at them. I did pay $4.79 for this can. Now I've had their cheesecake IPA, milkshake IPA, like a mandarin orange. I think it was an IPA or something like that. And I recently did the triple berry fluffy sour. So I highly recommend you watching that video. All my videos I highly recommend, but that one there, that was just a fantastic beer. Offhand, I think I scored it. It was very highly scored, but it was just an awesome looking beer. So I'm hoping we get a lot of that in here. Just that vibrant fruit color is what I'm hoping for. So I am going to use the tulip glass here. Freaking amazing looking beer. Straight up fruit punch looking beer. It poured just a red juice looking beer. Pink head up on top of that. We do have some big bubbles popping in there. Seems to be well carbonated. Couple fingers of head. It's going down rather quickly, but let's look at that. If you can see that color there as it pours. Just a fantastic looking beer, if I'm being honest with you. So let's get a nose on this thing, because there's already some fruitiness floating in the air here. Wow, the blood orange really comes through. You know, I pick up a lot of the raspberry too as well. Just like it smells like a juice, like a fruit juice, you know. It's a fruit smoothie. It smells like a juicy, maybe it's because it looks so damn juicy. Juicy looking beer. I mean, look at that color. That is just, dang, beautiful looking beer. So, just a lot of the fruit, really. All that I'm picking up in this, very similar to that last one that I did from these guys. Just a ton of fruit coming off of this thing. So, I can't wait to get into this. So, just don't wait any longer. Wow. Fantastic. Fantastic. Awesome. Kick ass. Delicious. So first off, at 4.5% alcohol, it drinks, to me, my opinion, my thoughts, full-on medium-bodied beer. It's like a thick juiciness. Maybe even the higher side of medium body. Man, there's just so much juice in it. A real crisp, juicy finish to this. I pick up the tardiness from the raspberry. The blood orange, the passion fruit gives it that nice citrusy quench to this thing. It's at 4.5% alcohol. I expected to get no traces of alcohol. But this does not drink, it drinks like there's no alcohol. And there is no hints of alcohol. I want to say it's only 4.5% alcohol. I will have no problem getting this down. This here, this is amazing. I'm just going to score this 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 on this thing. If you've ever had this before, you ever see this, I highly recommend it. It is above and beyond my expectations. I was expecting something good, especially after I had that last one. Seen a couple pictures of this on Instagram. I was expecting something good, but I was not expecting it to be this good. Even after those drinks, drinking a little bit of it, it still drinks just like when I cracked open the can a few minutes ago. Just super, super refreshing beer. Maybe if you're not into a sweetness, there is a bit of a sweetness to it. I don't know what they're using to sweeten this, but there is a nice sweetness to this. No idea what hops, no idea what malts are used in this here. There's so much fruit in there, excuse me, that I really couldn't even pick up on anything like that anyway. Just a total freshly squeezed raspberry, blood orange, passion fruit beer. Yeah, I could chug this thing. Again, I do recommend this. Go out. I hope it's in your area. If this is in your area, you have to pick this up. If you are a fruit smoothie, sour, tart beer lover, I could not see anybody that fits that bill not liking this beer. So anyhow, like, subscribe, comment, check me out on social media. That's my thoughts.